humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2000. Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from the Superdome. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20 and knock him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk, 70, out.
They'll run here with the rookie. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on, set. Check 45. What?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go You never want to lose yards on first down, and that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Young. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. General McMillan on the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 48-yard line.
I see through your eyes.
1st and 10, here's Shuck. Now a screen set up for Miller. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Henry Miller. He don't have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Now a toss, running left with Camaro. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's thrown right side.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's shot. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
Let's go. 10 play.
We get in motion. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's the left side. Balled in by Leggett. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Down. 45. 1, set.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne.
Ball carrier. Ryan Brucey on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Set. Black. 95. 6. Matt Striker. 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play for the Panthers.
And the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Yellow. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go. Black 40. Set. Cut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up for thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Renfro brought in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Hensley and Allen on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Like it, 18. Go.
Chuck. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Good for a safe.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Camaro. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Shuck. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll push forward for about a yard. Mario Davis there on the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and
9. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. It is 2nd and 9.
Black shot. Let's go. Gray green. Steel black. Ready.
Now Young. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
That's good.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
They're going to work this down in another first down.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Panthers.
Now Dowdle. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Young. It's complete to Evans. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
At the 7-yard
Ball
line.
sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Drill 52. Here we go. Smash. Red. 60 red.
Renfro brought in motion.
Ready?
Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just. It'll bring up 2nd down.
To give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On the double.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Black, oh, black. 95. Set.
Young. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers move out on top, 14-0.
Saints nothing. Sam Martin set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23 yards.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Hiking 18. Take off.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. His pass taken in by Shaheed. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Set up. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the book.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Hey.
To the air is Shuck. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
55-yard attempt.
Rupee's kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
Set. Blue 32 strikers. 3-3 ready.
On first down is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
It leads to second.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's to the right side. Taken in by Evans. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard
line. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Begins with a carry for Neal. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
To throw is Shuck. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's shut. He got his man. It's Hill. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
He'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Ken Jackson there defensively.
Brings up 3rd and
9. Third down and 9.
Here we go, set. Rock rolling.
Throwing is shut. Now a screen set up for Miller. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Now it's Horn. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go now. Fight. Yellow. Ready.
They'll run without it. And he'll get about 5. From the 21, here's second down and 5.
45, white. Claw, 10. Watch it, 6. Claw, red. Hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
Ready. Steal, flat.
From the gun, it's Young. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready. Set, hut. Yellow. Fight. White.
Renfro brought in motion.
Ready.
Young to throw on first down. This one not quite on target. And too much, and what falls incomplete. Hunter Renfro was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Now Dalton. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Down. Block 40. Striker. 3-3. Close check. Check. Hut.
We begin the fourth with a carry by Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here we go. 45. Right. Set.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, where you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set. Red. Yellow. Red. 38. Roster. 6. Ready.
To throw is Young. That's to his tight end, Evans. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Let's go. 10 black, claws red. Needle blue. Smash red. Ready.
To throw is Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Evans. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And the Saints.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On play action, it's shot. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing on second down, shot. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
Now, second and 4. They will run the draw play with Miller. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Now or never. They'll overthrow him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Got it? Opposite. Green. Come on. Set. Ready?
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Rico Dowdle. And he will get into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start out with Kamara. Has an opening. Has the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Shuck. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
At the 34-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Taken down at the 45.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Start out with a run by Neal. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Chuck. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. Pressure there. Energy to it. That pass ball's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Cougar 19.
To the air again is Shuck. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. It's now 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. What a big play on 4th and 10. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and goal at the
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.